Welcome back to this YouTube channel again. I congratulate you for following me, for giving me even the subscriptions. May the Almighty bless you, So today, as I told you in the previous video, that I'm going to make for you the information sources. So I just want you to come closer and listen to what information sources is all about. First of all, I will tell you the introduction of information sources, the definition, the types, the purposes, and why do we have to have information sources. First of all, information sources as a subtopic, it is materials, records, or documents that provide data or knowledge on a particular subject. So if you want to get information, it should have a source where you've done where you've got it from. A source can be a book, it can be maybe internet, it can be anything, just where information has been got from. That one is information source. It is a material, record, or document that provides knowledge on a particular subject. So the information sources, they are just particular for research, inquiry, and decision making for academic or professional learning. So if we talk about information sources, they provide us with some knowledge, they build us with some knowledge, and then when we build in the knowledge, we get the particular information we want to do to have for academic learning. So I'll be taking you through the classification of these information sources. These information sources, they are classified into two: the primary source and then the secondary source. And I'll be taking you through each of the sources of these information sources. I'll begin with the primary sources. These primary sources, they are the first-hand piece of evidence. They are the first-hand piece where they are not duplicated or interpreted. The primary first sources, they are created at a specific time event. Like one, it is not made of, it is just unfiltered, not even mediated. I can also say that these primary sources, they are not interpreted by another person, or they're just first class information. That's why we are saying they are first hand piece of of evidence, which is not interpreted. The secondary source, it is one that is interpreted from the primary source. It analyzes or summarizes the primary source. If I can give you an example of information sources, you can have three people, A, B, and C, and A is the primary source. He has information, and when A gives information to B, B will also give information to C. So the series is just giving information, but person A is the primary source, is the first hand person who is giving who is giving the first information of sources. Then person B is a secondary source, because is interpreting an information from person A to person B. Then person C is also a secondary source. It's also he receives it. He can also give information to person D. So the series is all about information sources. Our sources is A, because A gives information, but person A is our primary source because he has given out the first hand information, which is not filtered, it is just first class information. Whereas person C is the secondary source, because he's interpreting, source is analyzing, is the summarizing sources. So the next video, I'll be taking you through the characteristics, the purposes, why, the evidences of these information sources. Thank you for watching. Let's meet in the second video, which will summarize for us the information sources, will tell us the deep details of what primary sources are, the secondary sources are, their importances, all the intelligences of these information sources. Be tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have not understood, feel free to send back a comment so that we hope you understand these information sources which are easy for our day to daily work applications. Thank you for listening.